By 1974, the muscle car dream was fading. Horsepower was disappearing. Insurance was crushing buyers. The streets were changing. But one name still refused to die. Barracuda. This wasn't the fire-breathing monster of the late 60s anymore. But it was something just as important. This is the story of the 1974 Plymouth Barracuda. The final chapter of an American muscle legend. The end of the muscle era. 1. From Predator to Survivor. The Barracuda name debuted in 1964, but by 1970 to 1971 it became legendary. E-body platform. Hemi power. Aggression in every line. Then reality hit. By 1974. Emissions regulations tightened. Fuel economy mattered. Insurance companies targeted muscle cars. The Barracuda didn't evolve, it adapted. 2. 1974, the last year. 1974 wasn't just another model year. It was the final Barracuda ever produced. No farewell edition. No special badges. Just a quiet exit. And that silence made it historic. 3. Design changes. The 1974 Barracuda looked different. Softer, more restrained. Large 5 mph impact bumpers. Cleaner, simplified trim. Less aggressive stance. It reflected the times, but the soul was still there. 4. Who bought a 1974 Barracuda? Not racers. Not dragstrip heroes. Buyers were enthusiasts who refused to let go. People who loved the name. People who understood what it once was. The Barracuda had become a statement of loyalty. Data and tech breakdown. 1. Engine lineup, 1974. Gone were the HEMAS and big block monsters. But performance wasn't completely dead. Available engines included 225/6, 318 V8, 360 V8, the top option. The 360 was the closest thing to real muscle left. 2. 360 V8 specs. 360 cubic inches. 245 HP, net rating. Strong low-end torque. Smooth, reliable street power. Detuned, but still capable. 3. Transmissions. 3-speed torque flight automatic. Limited manual availability. Most cars were automatics, reflecting the shift in buyer priorities. 4. Performance numbers. 1974 Barracuda 360. 0 to 60 mph, 8.0 seconds. Quarter mile, mid, 16 seconds. Not fast by classic muscle standards. But respectable for the era. 5. Chassis and ride. E-body platform, final year. Softer suspension tuning. Focus on comfort and drivability. This Barracuda was built for streets, not strips. 6. Production numbers. 1974 Barracuda production, 700 units total. Across all engines and trims. That makes it one of the rarest Barracuda years ever. 7. Market value today. Driver quality, $30,000 to $45,000. Clean restored, $50,000 to $70,000. Original low-mile examples, $80,000 plus. Values are rising, because final years matter. Why 1974 still matters. 1. The weight of the last year. Final year cars carry emotion. They represent the end of something bigger than metal. 1974 wasn't just the last Barracuda. It was the end of an attitude. 2. What the Barracuda lost, and kept. It lost raw horsepower. It lost intimidation. But it kept identity. Balance. Everyday usability. It became a bridge between muscle and modern performance cars. 3. Driving a 1974 Barracuda today. Owners describe it as smooth, comfortable, and surprisingly agile. Less violent. More refined. A car you can actually live with. 4. Why it was ignored for decades. Collectors chased Hemis. They chased CUDA badges and shaker hoods. The 1974 Barracuda didn't fit the fantasy. But nostalgia changes with time. 5. The survivor narrative. The 1974 Barracuda didn't die in glory. It survived in silence. And survival has its own kind of strength. 6. What it represents now. Today, it represents the end of the classic muscle era. A rare e-body. A story of adaptation. It's not about speed. It's about legacy. The 1974 Plymouth Barracuda wasn't the fastest. Wasn't the loudest. Wasn't the wildest. But it was the last. If you appreciate muscle cars beyond horsepower numbers, hit subscribe, tap like, and comment which final year legend should be next. Because some cars aren't remembered for how they began, but for how they ended.